Hi guys, the freedom formula. This is day 6, guys, the freedom formula. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Let's get into it. This is day 6, okay? This is going to be the day for you to think that you are free. You are free to do anything. Okay, you are free to choose your life. You're free to do anything, guys. Let's just dive into it. Why you think that you are free, you are deserving, you are supposed to have the most successful life that God wanted you to have. That is your purpose. That is exactly what you want for your life. Okay, your core value, everything that you want. Okay, you're free to do anything. Please remember that. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Your emotions, your habits, and your outcomes is very important to your success in life. Okay, you may have some challenges. You may have doubts, you may have negative thinking, you may have people telling you all this, negative things that you can't, you do this, you're too old, you're too this. Guys, as I always say, you need to keep a very small circle of people that you trust and that's going to support you in your journey, and that's going to give you positive comments and just everything positive that's going to push you in your life that you want to become. Okay, so be very careful, because one bad apple will spoil the bunch. I am just saying, guys, it will. So if you have one person that you're on the fence with, once you're on the fence, I'm going to let you know you need to cut them off, love them from afar, put them over there, and you create your perfect circle. Everybody should have that perfect circle of what you create. So I always make sure that, again, listen, a lot of time for you to be successful, you're alone. Okay, so don't be afraid to be alone. I don't have no problem in being alone. Okay, I can be alone by myself for days and hours and weeks and months and years, once I'm getting my stuff together. Okay, so don't be scared to being alone, but make sure that you create that perfect circle of your life, your well-being. It's good for you to have an attorney. Good for you to have an attorney in your back pocket. Good for you to have an accountant in your back pocket. And sometimes you need to have 2 or 3. But just for now, within your circle, you always have an attorney. You always have an accountant. You can have your shrink. You can have your friend. Be very careful of those friends that you're going to have. You're going to have somebody of, a support. You're going to have somebody when you're, in your challenging times, that person that you can call, and they would just dissect everything and make things right for you. I could be that person, dear me. Okay, so if you're feeling challenged, for my life, my mom, I didn't grow up with my mom has passed, and I have put my sister into that role. Well, I don't know, she put herself, we both put our output. She put herself in that role as being my mom, and I put her in the role as her being my mom. So I think in anything challenging, really challenging in my life, I will call her and she will always dissect it. Sometimes, very few times, she will give me an answer to a question or give me an answer to the challenge. She never does that. 1 and 2 times she will, but 90% of the time, 99% of the time when I do call her, if I have a challenging time, she will ask me about this challenge, and she will okay, this is what is happening right now. What is it that you see yourself wanting? What is it that you want? And, we will dissect it together. And when we dissect the stuff of my outcome, of what I want to be the outcome, then let's trace it right back. We'll trace it right back to whatever, the problem is, or I would say the challenge is. And the answer always comes to me after. The answer will come to me after talking to her. Sometimes it happens on the talk. If we're on the phone or we're in person, it will happen during that period of time. afterwards I will sit and think about it sometimes, and answer just pops in my mind. And if I don't have her on those challenges, I'm not a Christian, but I pray. And sometimes when I don't have her in those challenging times, I would just say a quick prayer. I'll say a quick prayer, and the answer will come to me, or I will pray and I say, God, sort this out. Show me what's supposed to happen, and show me what's supposed to be done. And I always sleep and stuff. I try not to make that choice too quickly. If it's something that is really, really, important in making a decision, I will always sleep it off. I will always sleep and wait till the morning, and then by the morning come, boom, that decision is there. My decision is there, clear as day. So I just had to tell that story quickly. But guys, it's really good for you to have a system of creating, solving the problem and making the choices that you need to make. You're free to choose whatever you want in your life. So let's get into it by going through again the challenges, as I said before. Feeling controlled by emotions. If you feel controlled by emotions, you need to just slow down and start thinking about what is it that you want for your outcome. Okay. Number 2, letting others dictate how you feel. Never let somebody say something to you and you bunkle up into a circle in the corner, or, into the corner, and you don't make people make you feel shitty. Okay. Don't make them so powerful over you. People should say something to you, and, it depends on the situation and the time and what is said. Most of the times, I will say 99% of the time, you walk away. If you're in a situation where it's work situation, then you may have to handle it and deal with it. But, some of those situations, you walk away, get out of the situation, you don't go back in that environment, and you just don't entertain it, period. Okay. So try not to let others dictate how you feel, guys. Very, very important. Number 3, default morning attitudes. Don't default how your morning attitudes are going to feel. You get up in the morning and you're like grouchy. However you get up in the night before, you're going to say, I'm going to have an awesome day tomorrow. I'm going to have a wonderful day tomorrow. Something wonderful is going to happen to me today when you get up. It's going to. Okay. Number 4, poor food, money, and mindset habits. Guys, we all have them. We all have those mindset that we think and we doubt ourselves, and we just have these poor things, habits that we do with ourselves, with the food, the money. We make poor decisions. We spend on, $5,000 handbag. I'm not a name brand person per se. I will splurge a little bit and purchase certain things, but I am not a person like, oh my, I have to have a Gucci this or a Gucci bag, and I need to have, I'm not that person, but I indulge, okay? But I'm not going to overspend, and, the only thing I overspend on is real estate, okay? So that is something that can bring me back more money. So that is something I will definitely splurge into. So some of the solutions that's going to be for some of these problems are going to be to choose your emotional responses. Very, very important to your day-to-day life and challenges that will present itself. Remember, you are always free to choose whatever you want to respond, okay? You can take the high road and just respond very professional, and just keep it neutral and just respond, or don't respond. Sometimes not responding is the best way. Number 2, set boundaries with those who drained you. So again, I said to you, if you have family member and friends that use very negative, when you talk to them, you feel drained, you feel angry, so you have to set your boundaries with them. Keep your boundaries, and you love them from afar. Number 3, create a morning attitude ritual. So you get up in the morning. I have my affirmations that I have in my room, in my bed, on my dresser. I have those affirmations. I told you I have a recording. It's good for you to record yourself of the things that you need. And I have my journaling that I write down my goals of things that I need. So, and I tell myself very good, positive thing. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, and this and that. You tell yourself everything positive to get yourself and your mind in the right attitude. Very, very, very important for you your day to go great. It's very important. Number 4, make choices that reflect your future, not your fears. So whatever choice I said to you at the beginning of this video, you are free to choose anything you want to choose in life. So let's not start choosing the fear. Let's not choose and you have 2 jobs that you're looking for. You're supposed to get 1 job and it's paying $30,000, and then there's another job that's paying you 100, but it's like, say it's sales, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure if I can do this, and you choose the other one. Oh no, guys, you got to go choose exactly what is it that's going to take you to your next dream, okay? Your next goal, don't start making choices and choosing the fear of what you're fearful for. Choose something out of the box that's going to take you to your next level, okay? Take you to your successful life that you want for yourself. So your freedom is to choose. That's what I want for you to take away from this video. You are free to choose. You don't have to choose that boyfriend that is abusing you, the boyfriend that is bad to you, the boyfriend that negative things. It's your choice. You are free to choose. Okay, if this person is not good for you, you can choose not to be in the relationship. Guys, if you have a husband and wife and the love has gone, there's no love anymore, the laughter has left the relationship, guys, the relationship is over. It is over, okay? You may not see it that way, but when you dissect it with me, I will show you. When you lost the love and there's no laughter in your relationship as a husband and wife for 10, 20, 30 years, you know, you're going to keep on living your life in that situation. Doesn't make sense, guys. Does not make sense. Okay, you can't blame the other party to falling out of love with you. You can't blame anybody. It's just what happened. You have grown into a different person. Your values, your goals and everything is so different and has changed, and you can't blame anybody for that. Nobody. You take responsibility and making the choice that's going to be best for you. Okay, guys, claim your freedom today and shape your emotional life eventually. Okay, very important, guys. That's day 6. If you know anybody this content can help, please share it. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification button. So anytime a video is dropped, you are going to be notified. Guys, my name is Nancy Mitchell, Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace and out.